I think in Parliament there's real anger at the way that some MPs have put their own interests above the national interest, above the parliamentary interest. And for those of us who play by the rules, those of us who put our constituencies first, those of us who during the pandemic were literally going door to door, swab testing, encouraging people to take up the vaccination, delivering food parcels, you know, for those of us who have been working through this to try and support the nation, the idea that there are a selective group of MPs who think that the rules don't apply to them quite rightly makes us angry. And you are seeing that being played out in Parliament, and we want to see change, because if we don't change, then it's a plague on all of our houses. The bad behaviour of a few MPs ultimately reflects on all of us.
Keir Starmer had to take back his comment when he accused Boris Johnson of being a coward. Do you think this is not an opportunity for Labour to hold themselves to a different standard of behaviour rather than engage in the same name-calling?
Well, I mean, of course, in Parliament there's a certain protocol about what language can be used and can't be used, and quite frankly it's quite archaic in places. There are some words that you are allowed to say that you probably wouldn't say in polite public, and there are other words that are actually very mild that you're not allowed to say in Parliament, and being a coward is one of those. But outside, on the green in Parliament, I can call Boris Johnson a coward, because that's exactly what he is.
Well, just explain that a bit. I mean, one word, back it up.
Absolutely, because the characteristics of Boris Johnson is that he's a ducker and he's a diver. He doesn't take responsibility, he doesn't believe the rules apply to him, and when he's found wanting, when his ministers are found wanting, when the rules are broken, he doesn't accept that, he doesn't concede and improve. He wants to completely take apart, to dismantle the very institutions that are there to uphold standards. That's not the way to run a country, it's not the way to operate in Parliament. I'm afraid it does speak to character.